Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our blind playthrough of the Silver Case. It's last time we learned a bunch of stuff. A bunch of really interesting things. Also, I did check out, I looked up an achievement guide, which I didn't read through, but it was fairly spoiler-free. I just kind of skimmed down until where they had the missable achievements, and there's way more than I thought. Turns out there is one in Life Cut, and that little star thing was you have to pick something up. I think I didn't look too closely. It's like you have to pick up 2 books or something like that, but I guess I missed both of them. So, or maybe that's the first and the second is coming up. I don't actually know, but I've missed a few achievements up to this point also, so it's not a huge deal. Alright. Yeah, I did look at some of the missable ones for like previous stuff, and there was one which was those 100 questions, get every single question right. Which is... that's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, basically you'd have to play through the game with the achievement guide in hand to get some of those, and it's like... I might do that just to... I mean, once we're done, just to round out the list, right? But, yeah. So like I said, honesty and credibility is something that I take very seriously, so me looking up that suspicion that I was like, I bet that's an achievement, let me look that up, that's something that I want you guys to know. Now, there were no spoilers, you know. So, yeah, there you go. From Takashi Kinjo to Superstar, subject blank. I deeply regret that lack of hospitality the last time we met. I wanted to offer some tea, but I was well aware that it was not the time nor place. And now, on to business. There's a smoke shop called Mulholland, run by a cool old lady. If you go quickly, she should definitely be there. The vending machine is pretty cool too. It has placebo written on it. I'm pretty sure it should be right next to it. If you're bored, you should stop by for a visit. The future is sure to bloom. P.S. Give my regards to the old lady. From Kinjo, huh? Strange. Why? Always with the volume. Honestly, I'm lucky to get any of those missable trophies at all, because apparently there's a lot. Probably a third. Just from what I saw, I think they said there was 11 missable trophies. So that's a bunch. But what I don't understand is why Kinjo had like the white face paint and the lines. They really do look like, Shin Megami Tensei or Persona stuff. At least the original Persona 1 and 2, not 3 and on. Yeah, strange. Unless that's like aliens. From home to Mulholland. So, I need to check out a vending machine also. Beyond the door. What does that mean? If you hurry, she should be there. I mean, it doesn't look like it's open, but you want me to check out the placebo vending machine. Got it. Underground route. Is this paradise? That's what they were talking about, right? Something about the lady at Mulholland leads to paradise. This looks like a club. But I suspect it probably has to do with the shelter kids thing, Kamui. Even though they have a lot of answers, there's still a lot of questions. I guess we'll go. That's the opportunity to save, just in case. Yeah. It's like, here's the deal with Kamui. But it doesn't explain, like, the psychic stuff. Or aliens. Or why the people are wearing the white face paint. Or what the OS that the old man in neutral spread. Okay, let's go forward. Is that one of those fire plugs? Or whatever they're called? Where am I, Oh, I'm going this way. I want to look what the thing is in the middle. It's like some kind of crystals or just a display, I guess. Back down, huh? This place is weird, man. Still, you know it's good when, like, they gave us a ton of answers, but it's like there's still more questions. I still have no idea what's going on. It's like, this is the deal with Kamui, and I'm like, oh, okay, but now what? Presumably we keep going down. Also, it's underground route. Ah. I see. So he was grabbed. Presumably the client was Kinjo. I guess. And maybe it was like some sort of test or something. So he was grabbed and converted, I suppose. John, you shouldn't go any further than this. It's a trap, and the risk is too great. I'll go back. This can't go on any further. From here on out, it's a different world. Our kind of common sense will be of no use there. It's a strange place. Their mental state is unstable. Probably from Kamui's influence. The guy with the glasses, what the hell was his name? Oh, Morikawa. I just got a notebook from him, so he's there too, I guess. Seems like it's an important notebook. If I get a chance, I'll show it to you. In the meantime, well, it seems I know too damn much. It's a long road ahead. John, don't die out there. So, see, this is what I mean. I have no idea what's going on. I can't talk to anybody. So Morikawa, presumably Kusabi, are here. Excuse me. And Morishima, Tokyo. Man, I mean, we still have other chapters, other side stories, right? There's this, there's Life Cut, Whiteout, and Daniwa. And then on the side stories, there's still 2 of them. Hikari, which is light, which makes sense. It goes Life Cut, presumably then Hikari, which is light, and then Whiteout. So from light to Whiteout. And then, I don't remember what the last one is, but it's, right, they're showing me the beginning. Yep, the girl. And that's Kotobuki. And the shelter kids. Or the kids of Ayame. And Kamui's kids. There's Ayame. These are the ones... That was the parade. I don't know who that is. Sumio, maybe. It's showing us all this stuff as if this is the end, but it's not. I know there's still like 4 more chapters. So why is it showing us all this now? I don't know, it feels really epic though. Also, there's only 1 circle of numbers right there, not 2. What does it mean? Oh, there's 2. Okay. What does it mean? Double rainbow. I'm also having flashbacks to Mega Man Legends at the very end when you're going deeper and deeper and you're finding out the real reason why, you know, humans never advance past a certain stage, even though there's all this like ancient technology everywhere. It's like humans are still farming and stuff. Meanwhile, there's like these ruins from these ancient civilizations. Man. Well, I'm sad there's no Mega Man Legends 3. That's really shitty of Capcom. More exposition? Nope, not yet. Oh, here we go. Hachisuka. Okay, what about her? That is Koichi, I think. And that's Old Man. And Neutral. I don't know who that is. Morikawa. And Kusabi. So what's going on? Are we gonna find all their dead bodies fused together? This is different now. Platform. It's like an underground train station. Thanatos. We're just going straight through? Morikawa. He came through? So Thanatos is the Greek word for death. I don't know if it's... No, I'm thinking Tartarus. I mean, Thanatos is the Greek word for death, but Tartarus was the tower in Persona 3. That's pretty deep. During the redevelopment 20 years ago, there was something made in top secret. Oh, John, you made it here in one piece. This will be our last meeting. From now on, the war is on. And I really wanted to get my last will and testament out. What war? Tetsu and Chizuru are both gone. Gone as in dead, or gone as in out of this underground place? John, you're about the only one left. Will you hear me out? Sure. How about you get off the tracks, though? Listen, John. You have to find Kamui. Don't get distracted by the chaos. Search out the truth within your mind's eye. Remember how truth and facts are something, they're not the same thing or whatever? And if you come to know the silver case, read my notebook. I know you can do it. Did Morikawa just get killed by the train? Special train. I assume yes. Nezu 4. There's Morikawa. Yup. And Kusabi. Is he in the next car? He's got his gun out. Did he just kill what's-her-face? Chizuru? Hachisuka? I can go that way. I'm in coach? I don't want to be in coach. I want to be in first class. Okay, I can go south, which I assume is... Let's try going north. No, I can't go any further. Why did it let me come this way? Wait, that's weird. Okay. He said Kusabi and Chizuru are both gone. His last will and testament is to read his notebook. And then he freaking kills himself. Why? No, he said find Kamui. Find Kamui, find the truth. And then if it doesn't make sense, read his notebook. Is that what he said? Undeveloped area. This is so weird. Hachisuka Park. Hachisuka... Is that the mayor? Like she's the daughter of the mayor or something? And what is that? That thing looks like cauliflower, but not, I don't think. Train dog. Transmitter. Train dog? Not doc? D-O-G, dog. Okay. Maybe that's what it's called, I don't know. Arriving now. I wouldn't think... I mean, I've seen those things before in TV shows and stuff, but I have no idea if they actually have them in real life. You'd think moving weight like that would just be, like, way too much. Like, the gears and bearings and everything else that requires, you know, just the strain and the weight to put on that platform turning over time, like, probably not too reliable. You'd think it would just be better to... Like, that's why bullet trains go both directions. They go backwards. It's actually kind of neat. They flip the seats around on the inside. Mass production center? For what? The Kamui clones? The super soldiers? Oh, man, my back. The way to truth. That's what he said, right? Last station. Mass production center. This is like the original Silent Hill when you get to nowhere. That's what this feels like. I can't go forward, but, you know, there's that little spot right there. Okay. I can go that way, but let's go this way first. Alright, nothing that way. So then, out this way, I suppose. Do you like to hurt people? Hachisuka. Don't make such a strange face. Why am I here? I bet you're surprised, right? I'm here to get rid of the humans that are in the way. John, are you going to get in the way? If so, I guess I'll have to get rid of you, but... killing humans who don't die isn't much fun. Did she talk about Kamui? Am I a Kamui clone? You know what I mean, right? You don't understand? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, have you seen Kusabi? I have to kill that guy. I thought I saw him get on the train earlier, so I was going to ambush him here, but... then I would have shot you, John. That was very dangerous. Are you here to turn people into murderers? What am I saying? We're already murderers, aren't we? Art. Heart emoticon. But... I really did love Morikawa. Go ahead, shoot. Who's that? Is that Kusabi or is that Sakura? Wow, it's like right in the center of her, and she's crying. It was Sakura, and she shot Hachisuka right in the forehead. But I imagine Hachisuka is an alien or some weird shit now. So Sakura now says, I came after you because I was worried. Let's go, John. Same day. Harakiri Batting Center. Is it Kusabi and, Munakata? Beasts. It says beasts instead of secret meeting. Oh, what's this now? To be called on by such an unusual person. The situation must have taken a turn for the better. I'd be happier if it were some reward or something, but anyway, how goes it? Mad nobleman, Morishika Nakatagawa of the Frontier faction. So Nakatagawa is one of the Frontier people. There's what, Frontier... Central... There's Tech and Civic, and then there's Frontier, and Frontier is the small one that wants to take over. There he is. You know your stuff. That'll shorten your lifespan, you know. Once you know too much. Well, knowing a lot is how I pay the rent. Besides, people are the ones who feed off of affairs, scandals, and rumors, no matter their age or sex. I'm not wrong, am I? You're not even close to being useful. Depending on what happens today, I may dispose of you. Understand? No sense of excitement, huh? If you tell me that from the get-go, then it's just no fun, is it? I've never been one for melodrama. Let's just hurry this up. Talk or die. Pick one. You're TRO, right? Was I? So TRO must be the tech faction. And then CCO was the civic faction. Maybe? Wait a sec. Just kidding, just kidding. Where did Kusabi and the rest go? Kusabi's the only one still alive. I don't understand what's going on. I mean, I know, right, okay, so one of the criticisms I've received in the past is that it's like, you keep saying I don't know, but you're not, it's a blind playthrough, so you shouldn't know, and I'm just like, and? So what? I'm saying what I'm feeling. Get over it. If any of you who are watching, if this is if you haven't played this game before and you're watching this with me, if you're experiencing this with me for the first time, you guys are probably in the same boat that I am. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. And you're probably at home being like, what is going on? We're connected. We're connected. I was trying to make that seductive sounding, but I think I sounded more like Christian Bale. The whole Batman thing where he's got like Kristen Stewart's mouth. He's like, swear to me. Where did Kusabi and the rest go? I know you know. I think they went to your guys' hideout. That familiar place where 20 years were spent in silence. But why did Kusabi know about... Morikawa, was it? The guy who went off ahead. Morikawa? Thanks. He's gonna kill him anyway. Well, now I guess I can go, huh? That won't work. I thought so. In most cases, I'd be killed. Yes. Can you pull the trigger? Don't worry. You're my 21st. You keep count? I'm very methodical. Is that something you say about yourself? Show off your strong points. That's the key to success. Just like everyone says, quite the eccentric. I don't want to hear that from you, a creep who feeds on the lives of young women. Whoa. That's quite an accusation. Is Munakata the guy behind the, Ronnie Rocket? Was that the one? The website? The one that disappeared. No, we found the one that disappeared. But she wasn't the only one. Are you talking to yourself? Or to me? Ayame Mass Pro stole those girls' future away from her. An enemy of women is also my enemy. These people are fucking weird. So you're a feminist. He sounds like a white knight. By the way, male feminists, if you're a lady, watch yourself around them. I'm the secretary for the International Feminist Conference. Oh, Confederation. Oh, fuck off. Seriously? Either way, I cannot forgive you for that. I picked the wrong target, huh? In this case, there is no TRO, CCO, or FSO. There was no border between adversaries and allies 20 years ago. You could call it an illusion. Things like factions have no specific shape. You just buy a person's will with money. The revolutionary patriots that came before us are just old men now. These old men just feed on empty theories. We're losing pieces to this game. And that is why we should take away their wealth. What are you saying? That there was a traitor? That's why Ayame knew. Ayame is in quotes. That's weird. You still don't get it? There are no traitors. Then... Ayame Mass Pro. Codename Elbow. Were there multiple Ayames? Because there was the Ayame that was the mother to one of Kamui's kids. The pregnant one. The art place one. But I don't think she was Ayame Mass Pro. I would remember Mass Pro. Maybe they never said her last name. I saw the draft, and I signed it. Can't be. I told you before, you're quite slow on the uptake, aren't you? There is no TRO, no CCO, and no FSO. From the very beginning, there were no factions. It's all part of one big group. So why the fake thing? Why fake multiple factions that are then fighting against each other? If you hadn't planned Project Elbow, then there would have been nothing to carry out. And that is what pisses me off. You were behind it all. Me? I'm just another pawn. Someone else is at the top. Then who is it? I'm tired of talking. Do you have any last words? I was Kamui's... Did they shoot each other? I hope so. It's too late. Oh. So Nakatagawa got shot. Is all of this idiot's story true, Chief? Most of it, probably. These people only know your face and the leader's face. Based? They're just fighting without knowing who's pulling all the strings. Mikoshita. But in the file, the tech faction and the civic faction don't fall for what you see in a file. Formal records and official announcements, they're all one big trick. Forgeries and fake evidence are par for the course. So now what? These guys are just... they're worker bees. The type of people that can't continue living without someone to fight against. Chief, what do we do next? You're going after the silver case, right? So... he was right about there being no factions. But if there's no factions... is the truth about Kamui correct? Or what we were told? So did... I mean, if there's no factions, then there's no FSO. There's no FSO, who... I was gonna say who created the Kamui clones or whatever, but maybe nobody did. Maybe there are no Kamui clones. I have no idea. I kind of want it to be clear a little bit. I'm a little... it's like there's questions and there's answers. Just make it... just tell me what the hell is going on. Don't be like... here it is, here's what's going on. Oh no, that's a lie. I don't think we're really going to be satisfied at the end of this. Killer 7 didn't make a whole lot of sense either. No one cares for your opinion on this, so don't do anything stupid. Let me handle it. Next is Kusabi, right? Right? He's connected to the silver case, isn't he? Who else is there? Shut up, kid. Jesus Christ. Well, did tell him to shut up. He's like, no one, just be quiet. No one cares for your opinion. And the kid kept going. All right. Tetsu, I'm leaving it up to you. That was his mistake. He's like, Kusabi's next, right? Let me kill him. Let me kill him. And they're like, he's like, no, he's my buddy. Tetsu, I'm leaving it up to you. So, okay, Nakatagawa was one of the leaders. Or what he thought. He's a pawn. And I guess Munakata is a pawn. Alright, let's keep going. I'm getting my mind twisted up in knots. I'm not, it's not making any sense. It's just lies within lies at this point. Let's move in. Alright, Sakura. Hey, girl. What is this place? Let's talk to Sakura first. Let's move in. Okay, yes. I mean, weren't we just here? 20 years ago. Wow, this is loud. 20 years ago, human testing projects took place in the shelter environment here. The government created the new International Environment Agency as a scapegoat. One part of that generation raised the flag to the cultivation of the new human. The International Environment Agency. To most, they seem to be working for the protection of nature and the environment, but they were also working to improve the human condition. That is to say, they wanted to improve the lives of those living in the wards. But below the surface, they were removing ward residents who were deemed unsuitable. That explains why, at the very beginning, they said something about people were selected. After checking for ward residents with a high propensity for criminal behavior, they would turn these people into data, search them out, and slowly take over. This unbelievable plan was executed over the course of 20 years. Those living within the 24 wards right now are its most suitable residents. And the instrument necessary to the prevention of crime in the 24 wards is the Heinous Crimes Unit. You were a member. The Special Forces unit my father supervised was another part. The goal of this agency was to dispose of negative elements, and an experiment that was used to assert absolute control over the 24 wards. And they were not only involved in elimination, they also had a hand in raising and educating kids. That was the Shelter Kids policy. The location we're heading to now is ground zero for this entire operation. This is where most of the children live until they're released out into society. In the last 4 years of this plan, 1,440 children have been released out into various ways of life. They lead normal lives while being controlled. They live at the central organization while being controlled. They're used as samples, then go from being controlled to being set free, where they control their lives on their own. For some of them, their names are erased and they're assigned to the Special Forces. They're placed under the control of the Central PD. All memories of their past are erased. It's different than the goal for Kamui. These samples are for the research and development of criminal power. It's a tragedy to control life like that, making Kamui believe he has something to live for when actually there's nothing. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. That's you, John. You're a human that's been manufactured. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Kamui doesn't exist within the realities of the residents. He is a manufactured human, like yourself. To be more precise, you are Kamui too. The stock for Kamui are the Shelter Kids. Even if Kamui is destroyed, Kamui's life isn't over. There are plenty left to inherit his legacy. Even if all the stock is destroyed, Kamui won't disappear. If the next generation of stock is born, then Kamui will be reborn. And not only Kamui, there is another policy in effect. Kamui is the male stock unit. There is a female unit that exists as well. Ayame Mass Pro. That's right. The Ayame serial murderer that can find Kamui is Ayame. Oh. I wonder if all the kids that Kamui had were... like all the women that he had kids with were Ayame. I wonder. That girl is a sample Ayame. There's stock of 1,440 girls. The 3 women she killed were also Ayame. There we go. The Chizuru who I killed was also Ayame. And what about Sakura? She was a sacrifice of her father, Mayor Hachisuka, and was the first subject of this experiment. And I, too, am also... yeah. This is underground? Shelter Plaza. Bowling. Alright, yeah, those are big bowling pins, I guess. This is our hometown. We don't have memories of this place, but we spent about 4 years living here. 4 years after you guys were sent out as the Kamui generation, the Ayame generation was sent in here. My father told me, I will likely be killed by someone raised here. Her father said that he would be killed or that she would be killed. Presumably he. It seems my father wanted to be killed by Ayame. And so, that's how things became what they are. The top of this shelter is a TV tower. It overlooks all of the 24 wards. It's a tough tower. The ones with all the power created it as a symbol of control. If you open that path, then this shelter is the key. It's like a video game, you know? In some ways, it does resemble a game. By bearing the responsibility for such an unnatural upbringing, that itself becomes a game. From here on, please continue alone, Kamui. This explains a lot, actually, I suppose. Like, whenever you hit start on the main menu, you see a flash of... when you go from the starting movie to the main menu, you see Kamui's face. And then when you hit start, I believe you see John's face. Excuse me. Contact point. Ah. Comic. You got Kurayami Dance. This is what I missed. Or I missed the other one of these right in front of the Flower, Sun, and Rain bar. So if I'd gotten that, I probably would have gotten this and gotten the achievement. Oh well. Now I have to play through the whole game again. Whatever. Control panel. Oh, over there. Oh, what is this? Excuse me. Okay, let's click on it. Oh, goddamn, what is this? Hang on. Weren't the 4 members of Trump suits. There was like Fox Diamond, something Spade, something Club. Right? Okay. So we have 5 equals 7 plus 3 minus 9 plus 4. My math is freaking awful, and I can't actually move the thing around. Do I click? Do I hit back? I hit back. I don't know what I'm doing. 1. I feel like I'm supposed to be moving them around. This is weird. I guess if we go straight... Yeah, okay. Well, we'll start with 1. Okay. Still have a few minutes. Okay. So I assume these look like, well, I don't know. These are shelters. But why? I can't go through there. Okay, I mean... Wait. None of these are sun symbols. Did it always shrink the thing around? Or the... Okay, well, there's a sun. Okay, let's go do that. Can I just go straight forward? Page 1. The significant difference detected in Kamui Uehara's cellular age is not due to a problem with the equipment. Kamui Uehara, referred to as K below, left eyeball DNA test results confirm that said eyeball is not K's own. His eyeball isn't his own? That doesn't make any sense. Unless it's aliens. I'm half joking, but who knows? Regarding the process progress, the male children with positive genes who are gathered are split into 4 groups, and each group consumes an individually tailored curriculum. The results for each group are compared, and the most effective curriculum is expanded. Also, high result groups are provided with concentrated education. For details on the curriculum, see the attached sheet A chart on page 78. This is weird. This whole thing is weird. Still, that's what I want. I want something unique. Like, seriously, how many people do you think have played this? Not many, I would imagine. I mean, that's... You know, I almost didn't play this. I saw it on, you know, people were talking about, like, you know, hidden gems or something like that, and I was like, ah, you know, whatever, it's on sale, let's check it out. And now, I mean, if it wasn't for the channel, I wouldn't have done this. That's why I'm really glad that this channel exists, because, I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have experienced, like, any of the stuff that I have. Report. From the inspection implemented after the shelter-wide test the other day, in which the HART team had a concentration of reactive members, the Education Administration Office and General Administration Office sent orders to revise the manual. Details will be decided upon tomorrow. The problem is people don't live long enough to do something like this. Page 5. So I've missed 3 and 4, I guess, somewhere. The process for ocular silverization is to be discovered and controlled. This is the main goal of the current plan. KM, Kamui, and AM, maybe, are not at all experimental. All employees should stay vigilant and keep going about their duties. Shelter Kids Policy Implementation Office Administrator Kaiji Enzawa. Interesting. That's the bat's name. Or at least the Enzawa is the last name. Oh, wait. But AM is Ayame Mass Pro. Is K Kamui Mass Pro? Well, I guess we'll leave the tower then. So what do we have so far? So there is a plan to create maybe a super soldier. They're not quite I mean, I'm not quite sure at this point. But there's a plan to create something. And why? Can I hit escape? No, I have to go into one of the things. But what is this? What's the point of this? So, I mean, I get that there's bowling pins. Are they showing us the same 4 over and over again? Club, spade, diamond, heart. Diamond, heart. Yes. I don't know what the math stands for, though. And also, I can't actually do anything. All I can do is exit at the moment. Strange. Wait, what happens if I hit the other button, not the cancel? Okay, nothing. Nothing happens. You have to hit the cancel button. Good to know. Let's go to number 2 then, I suppose. I can potentially go to any of them, even... Wait. I guess that would be 5, the one in the middle. Let's go to 2. Residential area, Tower 2. Triangle Tower 2. Let's stop. This is freaking weird. Also, this is a long chapter. Right, Hikari and Yami, so light and darkness. So it's going to go Hikari, whiteout, Yami, Daniwa, Danja. I don't know what that says. The last one. I still have no idea. This game is so weird. I mean, it's a Suda 51 game, though, so it's alright. You know, the weirdness is expected. Yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really do hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I'm sure they're going to tell us what's going on. They've been pretty good about that, so I'm sure they will. Yeah. Anyway, what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's actually, I picked up these things from the grocery store. They're basically not quite jerky. It's almost like, I don't know. It's kind of like jerky a little bit, but it's, or more like beef sticks, you know, but they're pretty good size. I got them from the deli. It's kind of neat. Worth the money though. Worth the money. It was like $10 for, I don't know, 7 of them, something like that. Decent, really decent. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.